Hello fellow collectors and welcome back to Gallic Gun Toys. I do apologise if you were watching part 1 of this and it ended rather abruptly. The camera just shut off in the middle of filming and it was like my third go through with the video. And I was actually really happy with how it was going, so I wasn't going to waste all of that video again. I figured I'd just finish it off, do part 2, and we'll finish it off like that. Okay, so where were we at the end of the last one? So the Goku Broly fight, I thought that was really cool. Just the animation was fantastic near the end, like the Super Saiyan Blue versus Goku. That's when the animation just, the colors just really pop and the action is just really stellar. Okay, now voice cast, like I was saying in part 1, absolutely killed it with just in general, you know, the voice cast absolutely killed it. Sean Schemmel really brought it, especially with the screaming, like I mentioned. Vic, who played Broly, he absolutely killed it. A really nice transition between just normal Broly and Beast Broly, or Full Power Broly, whatever you want to call him. And he really brought it. Chris Sabat, I love Chris Sabat, and he always brings it. But I'd feel bad if I didn't mention Chris Sabat and what an amazing job he did. Piccolo scene was great with Goku and Vegeta with him. I thought that was really cool. Him talking to Goku while Goku's laying there all hurt. Frieza killing Paragus, I thought that was really cool. Him screaming out, "Oh, Broly, it's such a tragedy." I do feel that Piccolo was probably the most well used he's been in quite a while. He was well used in Super towards the end, but I feel that he was really well used for the small amount that we got him throughout the movie. Okay. The whole part of Goku and Vegeta saying, "Have fun, Frieza," I thought that was really just really cool. Just a nice, just some of the dialogue killed me, and that might be one of my favourite bits of dialogue, is just when they fly off and part ways at Frieza, and Goku yells out, "Have fun, Frieza," while he's getting it, because he's about to get his ass kicked for a while. And I thought that was really cool. The fusion dance failing and leaving Frieza for like an hour to an hour and a half to get his ass kicked, that was pretty cool. Whis stepping in to dodge some Broly attacks for a little bit, that was kind of cool. Gogeta talking shit to Frieza, saying he is the actually saying he's the fusion of Kakarot and Vegeta, not Goku and Vegeta. So that makes me think maybe maybe when they're Vegito, Goku's personality is a little bit more dominant. Maybe when they go Vegeta is a little bit more of the dominant personality. But who knows? Maybe it was just something they went with when they dubbed it. I'm not too sure if that was the original dialogue in the Japanese release. I love the look of every character throughout the movie. They made real use of color and real use of the scenes and just the changes they made throughout with all the characters throughout the movie. And I feel like it was really smart, really wise how they went about that. Broly's normal SS form, when he's got the armor on, I thought that looked sick. That was like, I loved all of Broly's looks, but that one in particular I thought really looked good with the colors and all that. That really popped. Took my 4th watch to actually be able to catch when Vegeta gets his armor taken off when they're fighting Broly together. And it's like a split second just before Broly shoots a heap of volley blasts at them. And yeah, it's one of those blink and you'll miss it kind of moments. So, the Gogeta battle was so fast-paced and amazing. It was just on another level. It was great. They're breaking barriers to other dimensions and stuff. It's really, really something special. Okay. Okay, guys, we're nearly done here, so I'll wrap it up. And the pace was really good throughout the movie, especially the Broly-Gogeta fight. I feel that was really good. What Gogeta does with his hands when he's going to punch Broly at one point, he sort of does this little wind-up thing. I don't know what it is, but it was really, really fucking cool. I've already seen people making memes and making like little things on Facebook about it, saying that it's fire. And yeah, it's just, it was just really cool. I don't know what he's doing, but there's just some really cool stuff like that throughout the movie. Okay, Gogeta jumping over the fire that comes out of like one of Broly's blasts or something near the end. And he just uses like an energy attack to sort of like jump over the flames, sort of like Goku did with his surfing Kamehameha against Kefla. And yeah, that was just really cool. And every time I see that scene, I'm like, wow, that's really dope. Okay, now one of my favorite scenes throughout the entire movie. The music, like everything is just so on point in this scene. Whis going, I have a feeling this battle's about to come to a rousing conclusion. And then you see Gogeta winding up a Kamehameha and stuff. It's just beautiful. The voice actor for Whis, he just brings it all the time. But yeah, I love that bit of dialogue and that scene, and it all works so beautifully. Broly being transported back to Vampa, I thought that was all really cool, really nicely done. It was cool seeing the shock on Broly's face when he gets back and he's like, what the hell just happened? Okay. Chile and Limo taking off after using the Dragon Balls and just amscraying. I thought that was cool. And the fact that they've got like their little Team Broly going on now with Limo and Chile and Broly. That's cool. Frieza depowering after Gogeta grabs his hand. Just, that is some really cool animation, and I really loved that, and I thought that was fantastic. Beerus, the babysitter, that was gold. Like I said, we didn't get much of Beerus, but what we got was pure gold. And making him the babysitter, that is great. And I don't know how much longer he's going to stand for all the disrespect Bulma throws his way for a god. But that was just great. Goku, when he goes and drops all the capsules off to Broly and stuff at the end, I thought that was really cool. All that dialogue was great. But the last bit of dialogue where he says, "Call me Kakarot," I thought that was really cool, and we're seeing a bit of development for Goku, who I feel during Dragon Ball Super didn't really have heaps of character development, but I feel like maybe he is growing a lot more now, and that's really great to see. So overall, guys, I'm going to give the movie a 9 out of 10, because I'm a bit wary of saying something's 10 out of 10, and because I'm a bit biased, because I love Dragon Ball so much, I'm afraid if I make it a 10 out of 10, that might be a bit unfair. And to me, a 10 out of 10 is perfect, and there aren't a lot of movies to me that are perfect. This comes pretty damn near close to it when it comes to anime movies, for me personally. For Dragon Ball movies, I personally think this is number one, with Resurrection F right behind it, and I'd say Battle of Gods straight after that. I do like a lot of the older movies. Some of them are just fantastic. Lord Slug, Cooler's Revenge, Return of Cooler, Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, but especially the Cooler movies, some of my absolute favourites. Especially Metal Cooler. That is there's some great scenes with that. So I'm actually hoping if they're going to bring a character back into continuity next for another movie or in the next series, I really hope it's Cooler. That would be a really, really cool thing to see. I can't think of too many other characters they can really bring back from the movies and make them super relevant. Perhaps Tapion. I think Tapion could work. And maybe his brother Minosha. I think that could be cool. But other than that, I'm not too sure. Maybe Lord Slug. That could be something cool we could see integrated into the Dragon Ball canon. Yeah, so I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys. For me, it's a 9 out of 10 and very, very near perfect. I loved every minute of it. The animation was superb. The dub cast was just great. They did a phenomenal job. And I can't recommend going out and seeing this as soon as you can, if it's still in cinemas where you live. If not, and even if you have seen it, I suggest going out and picking it up when it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray. I know it is definitely a special edition Blu-ray release for me, if that's something that's available here in Australia, and that's definitely the copy that I will be going for, the collector's edition Blu-ray, if they do it. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. As always, really appreciate the support here at Galagun Toys. It means the world to me here, to us here, but it's usually just me here most of the time. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap this up and we'll see you later. Bye for now.